Hi guys, my name is Imogen. I'm a first year BA Geography student at the London School of Economics, and I get so many questions from you guys who are interested in coming to LSE every single day over on my Instagram, and the one that pops up time and time again is, what is the best accommodation at LSE? So I decided that I would start a mini series on my channel where I get in touch with my friends who live in all the different halls for LSE and ask them to film their rooms so that you guys can get a better insight into what the halls are like. The LSE Accommodation website is actually really good for telling you all the key facts about the different accommodations, and for that reason I'm going to link it in the description box down below. But today's video has a slightly different focus. I wanted my friends to focus more on what it is like to actually live in those rooms and live at these accommodations, looking at the more practical aspects of how far it is to university or what the view is like out of the window, which the accommodation tours on the website don't necessarily give you. A bit of a warning about accommodation and booking accommodation at LSE is that you can't actually book your accommodation until you have your offer and then you firmed it in UCAS. So that's just something to be aware of. If you're still waiting on your offer, you won't actually be able to book your accommodation yet. Also, although accommodation for first years is actually guaranteed at LSE, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get the room type you want, and the rooms are given out on a first come first served basis. So if you get your offer from LSE and you're still not 100% sure but you're like 90% sure that you want to go to LSE, I would say be really quick in making a decision and firming your offer in UCAS, because otherwise you could be paying like, I don't know, £10,000 a year for your accommodation when that's nowhere near where your budget is. Today we are going to look at 3 different accommodations that are available for LSE students. Now, the first one we're going to look at, Urbanest, Westminster Bridge, is an intercollegiate halls, which means you have students from the other London universities like King's and UCL also staying in your accommodation. Then the next one we're going to look at is Northumberland House. Northumberland House is an LSE only halls, but it does house postgraduate and undergraduate students. And the final accommodation we're going to look at is Bankside, which is only for undergraduate students and only for LSE students. The first room tour we're going to watch is Urbanest, Westminster Bridge, and this is brought to you by Amelie. Now, Amelie actually has her own YouTube channel, which I used to watch before I came to LSE and before I'd even started my channel. If you are interested in LSE content like what I produce, then I would highly recommend that you go and check out her channel, and I will leave all of the links down below in the description box.
Hi everyone, my name is Emily and I'm a third year student at LSE. I currently live at Urbanest, Westminster Bridge. It's an ensuite room, so I don't share my room nor my bathroom with anyone, but I do share my kitchen with 5 other students. I pay around £280 a week. I don't have to move out during holidays, which is nice during COVID when you never know when you'll have to go home or when you will be able to stay in London. It's a 50-week long contract. We don't have a garden, but we do have a terrace on the 18th floor, so I guess it counts as an outside space. So I'm going to show you my room, my bathroom, and the kitchen I share with my flatmates. This is how my room looks like when I enter. You have a little corridor, and then you have the bed on the side and the desk at the end. Here you have the bathroom. So you get in. First you have a mirror here, which is, you know, always nice. You also have a lot of space to put your clothes. It's maybe not the most practical, but you have room. There's also a lot of storage under and above your bed, which is very practical. So you have 2 drawers here. Then you have the bed. It's a single bed, so it's not very big. I was at Garden Halls in first year, and the bed at Garden Halls is a bit bigger, but it does the job. You have a bit of storage here again, but I'm not going to open it because it's a bit messy. And then you have some shelves here, which again is very practical. You can put whatever you would like to put. And then you have also here, you can put pictures, you can put timetables, whatever. And then you have the desk. Please don't look at the light here. So you have the desk, which is very big and very practical. I think this is one of my favorite things in this room. Again, you have a lot of storage here. You have a lot of light. You have this view. To be honest, I would say that the desk is the only place in the room where there is light, because it's near the window. The issue is that you don't really have a view. For example, if you want to see the sky, you have to do a bit of effort to see the weather. So because of this view, you will have to turn on the lights all the time. I'm going to show you. For example, if I turn off the lights, see, it's very dark. And today is a very sunny day. So imagine when it's raining outside, how dark it can be. I have a view of the inside of the building, but I have friends who have a view on the Waterloo station, and I have other friends who have a view on the Westminster Bridge, which is, I suppose, the best view you can have. You have some space under the desk. For example, I put a suitcase and a printer that I actually never use, but that's another topic. You have a lot of space here to work at, for example, so it's nice if you, for instance, want to do jumping jacks. So as you can see, there are a lot of mirrors, which is very nice. It's not giant. I'm going to show you how it looks like with the inside so you can kind of see how big it is, but it does a job. You have a nice shower, so yeah, it's a nice one. Here is the kitchen. Excuse the mess, we all have different timetables, so we don't always manage to wash or clean our dishes at the same time. This is basically the kitchen. So at first we didn't have this table, but we asked for one because otherwise it would have been complicated to have meals. So they put new tables here. Also, excuse the bottles, those are not mine. The microwave and the dishwasher are already here, but you will have to bring all of your essentials that, of course, Urbanest doesn't provide. So yeah, you also have one freezer and one fridge, an oven. Here, those are other kitchens, and so they will have a different view than ours. Bear in mind that this is a kitchen for 6 people, but I have a friend who is in a flat of 10 persons and the kitchen is very different. So it depends on the type of contract you will have. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me on Instagram and I will happily answer them. And thank you, Imogen, for doing this video.
It goes without saying that I'm so grateful to all the students who are involved in this video. It's obviously really hard to produce this from my home in Essex. So thank you so much to Amelie for taking time out. I know she's super busy in 3rd year. So thank you for filming that video. Now, the next person we're going to jump to is Moffai. Moffai is actually in my German class at LSE and she lives at Northumberland House. So let's go and have a look at what Northumberland House is like.
Hi, my name is Moffai. I'm a 1st year undergraduate student at LSE. Today I'm going to show you my accommodation at this school, which is Northumberland House. As you can see, Northumberland House is located in a grand Victorian building and it is within 15 minutes walk of the campus, just off Trafalgar Square and St James's Park. The closest underground stations are Charing Cross and Embankment. It has a perfect location and it's available for both postgraduate and undergraduate students. Okay, so next, I will give you a tour around my accommodation. Follow me. So there are 3 room types at Northumberland, which is single ensuite, twin ensuite, and double ensuite. So my room is the single ensuite and it costs about £298 per week. The contact length is 39 weeks and the good thing is you don't need to move out during holidays. All rooms at Northumberland have ensuite bathroom as well as free Wi-Fi and desks. My room contains a single bed, a bedside desk, a table, a chair, and some storage space and a wardrobe. And also a big window, and you can see it's snowing outside. And obviously I'm on the 3rd floor, so there's not much view from my window. But the higher floor you are, the better view you get. And yeah, and we got 10 floors in total. Okay, and here's the bathroom. And the bathroom is quite small. with the toilet and shower pretty much together. But it's nice to have your own private one. Northumberland House is a self-catered hall and it's divided into groups of rooms sharing the communal kitchen. So here's our kitchen. I'm sharing with the other 8 people. And as you can see, there's 2 stoves with grill and 2 microwaves, 3 fridges, and a sitting area where you can eat and share food.
A massive thank you to Moffai for providing us with that video. Moffai actually edited that all together herself, so I think we might have an upcoming YouTuber in our midst. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to jump into the next tour, which is Bankside House, and Hannah is going to be showing us around. Hannah is actually a friend from my BA Geography course.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm a first year student at LSE and I'm staying at Bankside House.
So this is my room. It's a single ensuite room and I pay £245 a week for it. At Bankside you can have either single ensuite, double ensuite or a shared bathroom, but it's only shared between 2 people. So all the rooms here come with single beds and then obviously like the main bits of furniture. And some rooms come with mirrors, but not all of them, so it's a bit like down to luck as whether you get a mirror or not. And this is the bathroom. It's a relatively decent size, and like I said earlier, if you have a shared bathroom room, you'll only be sharing that with one other person. We're allowed to have mini fridges in our room, and I think it's £30 a year just for the extra electricity of having it. And I think it's like a good thing to have, especially given that we share kitchens of between 20 and 25 people, so the fridge space is very limited. So now I'll show you the view outside my window. And this is one of the worst views like out of all the rooms at Bankside. If you have a room on the other side, you can see the Shard, or at the front you can see the Tate, so it's a lot nicer. And it also doesn't have the best lighting, but it's not that bad. And if you really want a good view, you can pay for one of the more expensive ensuite rooms and they have a much better view. And this is the kitchen. It's quite small and it's shared between 20 to 25 people. And one thing to note is it has no oven, but Bankside's a catered hall, so you won't really be cooking much. So I don't think it matters too much. And also this is probably the smallest kitchen at Bankside. Like, there are bigger kitchen at Bankside.
A massive thank you to Hannah and all the girls for being involved in this video. I am hoping to continue this series. I have a few other students who are hopefully filming their rooms this week so that I can get some more accommodation videos out for you. I hope you found it useful, and if you have, do give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel down below so that you don't miss the next series episodes? We'll call them episodes. The next episodes in this series. Have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you very, very soon with a new video. Bye!